Hey guys, it's Caye, back out on the trail. It's the end of January. Pack weight is 27 pounds to start. I'm not planning on stopping anywhere. I've got 5 days, 4 nights worth of food. And today's first hike, I'm going from the trailhead north. So I'm going from mile 70 to the shelter at 271. And I'm really looking forward to it. So let's get out of the parking lot and onto the trail. So here we go. And it is going to be cold, real cold. I've already registered. I'll sign in here if we need to. And pack weight was about 27 pounds. So here we go. I'm excited, man. Let's go. Just working our way up. And this is pretty commonplace here. A lot of boulders to walk on, a lot of rocks. Check this out, they're pretty cool. Yeah, a little view out that way. Back into this canopy. I brought some micro spikes. I didn't put them on yet. It's a little icy, but these boots are getting pretty good traction. I think I'm good to go for a little while. Little view out here from up on the ridge. It's definitely a cold one. You got a little bit of sun poking through over there. You can see it kind of coming down through the clouds. I'm glad I'm on this side of the ridge. Winds are supposed to get a lot worse. And then if you look up behind me here, you're gonna see that gray, that's what's coming in. That's looking northwest. So that's what will eventually be coming down to this area, but it's a pretty beautiful shot here. Sometimes you just get so caught up in following the tracks in the snow and maybe assuming that, hey, that uphill section over there looks like it goes up to a view. That's got to be the way I'm supposed to go. And what happens is you get out to here and that's what happens. So you stand at the top of the mountain and you've lost the blazes. And that was a pretty substantial uphill to get to that part. So lesson learned. We'll be all right. Yeah, that's exactly what happened. It's beautiful though. You can see the trail. There was one other set of tracks in front of me, and I just started following them up. And sure enough, if you look to the right, drifts are covering any tracks over there, but you can see a yellow blaze on that tree. So, noted. Be careful. That's how easy that is for that to happen. Here we go. Sun's just been poking in and out. A little bit of blue up there. But these drifts are a lot deeper. I'd asked somebody in one of the forums online, hey, do you think I'll need snowshoes or just micro spikes? Everybody seemed to think this would be packed down a lot more, but it's been really windy, so there's a lot more drifts. And I'm just kind of trudging along here, just about 5 miles in. Hello, sun. Whew. Just taking a break. So here's the deal. I mean, this isn't screwing around. It's cold, and a lot of those drifts are, well above calf height, and it's kind of like walking through, mud, or just really deep sand. So making some progress, feeling pretty good. Definitely needed to stop for a break, just getting a little bit of beef jerky. And I've got some electrolyte, Pro L or whatever it's called, in my water. And that helps keep me energized and moving. But yeah, harder than I thought it was going to be. That's for sure. I've hiked plenty, and I've hiked in the snow plenty. But this is deep. It's cold. There goes my pack. But something that's cool that's been happening is all day long, all these clouds on this side of the ridge, they're trying to push their way over here. And on this side, it's blue. Partly cloudy for sure, but it's blue, and the sun's trying to, I guess it's just pushing that off, which is great, because this trail does favor the east side of the ridge basically the whole way. So just wanted to check in. I'm having fun, but yeah, this is hard work. I'm definitely looking forward. I think I got about 7 miles to go yet, but I'm looking forward to getting to the shelter and seeing if we can get a fire going. Check in with you. So trudging along through the snow here. The hair's got it frozen solid at this point. And we'll spin you around and just show you. Really nobody out in front of me now at this point. And it's been pretty tough, I'm not gonna lie to you. I'm glad I got the micro spikes. I'm thinking snowshoes would have even been a better idea. Some of these drifts that I've been in have been up to easily up to my knee, and it's making it tough. I'm enjoying it, it's pretty and all that, but it's getting to that point of the day where it's like, okay, how many more miles to the shelter? I'm ready to get done. But said I was going to do it. I'm out here and enjoying it, but this stuff is for real. This could get away from you pretty quickly, but enjoying it, and just wanted to show you once again, nobody out in front of me. And like I've been saying all day, that little patch of blue over there, and then that doom and gloom over there, they've just been holding each other off all day. Pretty ominous looking out that way. Ooh, that's what's coming in. Better get moving. To whoever came in and started cross-country skiing on this trail, if I find you, I'm going to thank you. I'll buy you a beer, I'll buy you a steak, whatever you need, because I've been post holing here for, I don't know, 3.5 miles, really, since the first set of shelters, which are about 5 miles in or so. And it looked like one other person had been in front of me, and then their tracks just disappeared. I think they stopped. But whoever came in here and started cross-country skiing down here, bless you. I could not walk, and I'm making it through, but wow, this is just completely different. I got the micro spikes on. They help, but guys, I'm 175 pounds carrying 26.5 pounds worth of gear. I was sinking down, not quite up to my hip, but up to my thigh in several places, and easily halfway up to my knee on just about every step I've taken in the last couple of miles. So thank you, cross-country skier. Hey guys, I know I usually spend a lot of time doing setup shots and putting the tripod out and doing the walking by like I don't know the camera's there, but this has been really hard work today, and very, very grateful to have made it to the shelter area at 271. I think it's still about a mile down here. But yeah, man, I'm wiped out, and I am looking forward to getting down to the shelter, trying to get a fire going, and promise you'll have some more fun stuff tomorrow. This was just a lot of hard work today. Most of what I was hiking today was not, no one had been on it before. I got no snowshoes, and I was just post-holing the whole way. Luckily, somebody cross-country skied in, and I was able to walk in those tracks. And the snow is falling all around. But this is a pretty welcome sight. These shelters at 271 are way off the trail, though. You got to walk down to the parking lot, and then there's a service road, which is great. It's nice walking on something that's plowed. But you're on that for quite a while before you even get down to these. But here we are. This will be great. I got to figure out which one of these I'm in. And there is the wood pile, and that's going to come in handy real shortly. I just wanted to share with you what this looked like coming down, and be back with you a little bit. Hey, I'm going to just show you this real quick because I just got in, and the one that I actually reserved is up there to the left, but it's going to be like 14 tonight, and the wind is blowing straight in it. So I took liberty, and I'm going to move down and take this guy. I'm going to get a fire going and get something to eat, get the bag set up, and if somebody shows up, I'll move. But I just don't think anybody's coming in here tonight. It's brutal. Okay, so made a couple changes. Just decided to pull the tarp out from underneath my pad, and I brought that just, I can use that to do a lot of things, but just blocked off that one door. This thing's throwing some pretty serious heat now. Had some ramen, having some tea, and over here, melting some snow for some water, and got the boots and the socks drying out by the fire. They're about as soaked as they can get, but I think they'll probably come pretty dry just from the amount of heat that's thrown off. So I think I'm going to do one more wood run and brush the teeth, and probably just kind of get ready to crawl into there. That's my new Climate KSB 15. The coldest it's supposed to go down to tonight and tomorrow is like 12 to 14. Water that I just heated up in the fire, just cooling that down before I put it into the water bottle for the evening, and that's what I'll use for coffee tomorrow. Little marshmallow morning here. Long way to go today. Beautiful, and let's hope that sun stays out. I can take all the heat I can get. A lot of cool sections like this up here. So everybody enjoy this. Iconic stretches here. About 20 miles in, and I'm just gonna be straight with you. That's me coming through there. There was nobody else in front of me today, not since 271. So nobody's been in front of me, and some of those drifts are thigh high. So I found this service road. I'm gonna try to figure out what this does, where it goes. That can be dangerous, but this looks like some fresh tracks here. But, this is where it's saying, okay, here you go. Get back out on the LHHT. And I love this trail, folks, but check this out. This is not gonna work hot. So I don't think this is the way I'm going to round this out. It really sucks because I wanted to do this so badly. But this is, it's like becoming a safety issue. This is taking me, an hour and a half to go a mile sometimes on this, and it's just not safe. It's not smart, so kind of sucks. I'm generally not a quitter, but I'm also not a fool. I don't know. Got some decisions to make here. Better safe than sorry. So after my last little clip, I was lucky enough, there was literally 2 locals. They were out doing some tracking, and they said, they looked up the road, they said, "Is that a person?" And of course that was me. And they were kind enough to tell me, first of all, they want to know where I started. I told them I started at mile marker 70. And the fact that I made it down this far, really just outside, I think it's the Route 30 shelters, we're probably about 5 miles away from the time that I met them. But I was kind of describing to them the difficulties I was having. Thigh-high deep snow drifts, and I got some footage of that to show you. But there was no way in hell I was going to make that. I could have made it to the Route 30, but I was trying to get to the turnpike shelter for this morning from 271. I wouldn't have been there till 4 o'clock in the morning. No way. If I even survived it, honestly. It was just, you can see the snow here, but just it wasn't going to happen. But these guys were kind enough to say, "Hey, there's a pipeline up there. There's snowmobile tracks on it. Jump on that and start walking, and it'll take you down to Route 30 eventually." So I can't tell you what a pleasure it is just to be walking on something like this. And I love the Laurel Highlands hiking trail, and I will definitely do that again. But I didn't check conditions enough. I really had no idea how much snow they had, and how little maintenance or how few people were on the trail in front of me. And that was just really, really tough. So happy to be heading back to civilization, and don't really want to put myself in a situation like that again. And I'm always going to share the truth with you. I was ready to go. I had the proper sleeping gear, plenty of food, had my stove working fine, and my intent was absolutely to finish it. But no way I was going to get. No way you're going to go from 70 down to Ohio Pile in this. And even if you had snowshoes, this stuff on top is so powdery, I think it'd sink to the bottom like a stone. Well, I promise you that this isn't how I thought the trail was going to end for me on this one. But with those friggin' drifts, and I'm talking up to my waist, it was taking me an hour to go a mile. And I finally came across a couple of guys that were out just doing some tracking off of a service road, and they had a Jeep, and they were like, "What the hell are you doing out here?" So they directed me to a snowmobile trail, which I then took back to Laurel Hill Summit. So really sucks. I got about 25 miles in, and I earned, trust me guys, I earned every friggin' one of them. The trail writes the story. I always say that because I do like to set up shots, and I do have some stuff kind of planned before I go, things I want to do, but the trail always writes the damn story, doesn't it? That's why we do it. Anyway, see you next one.